Now we'll see our next topic from chapter number 8, that is working with layers. Now students, layers allows you to work with the one element of an image without disturbing the others. Okay, and you can think of layers as transparent sheets stack one on top of the other. Means you can see through transparent areas of a layer to the layers below. A new image in a Photoshop has a single layer. You can add a number of additional layers. Okay, so now here we can see a layer palette. Okay, the layer palette lists all layers, groups and layer effects in an image. In your textbook page number 155, the figure number 8.21 is showing that is a layer palette over there. Okay, so how to insert a layer palette here? See, first of all you have to insert a blank page over here. So all of you know how to insert a blank page. What you have to do here, go to file, then click on new and select a blank, that is a by default page over here. After inserting a blank page, you have to go to window option. Okay, to display the layer palette, what you have to select? You have to select the window option, window tab. After selecting window tab, you have to click on layers. See, you can able to see your layers. Select the layers option. See now you will able to see your layers, then channel and path. Okay, this is your background layer. Okay, this is a by default background layer is given. After that, the background layer means what? The background is a special layer. Okay, and this layer is created automatically when you create a new image. This layer will be created automatically when you create a new image. An image can have only one background layer. It is behind all the other layers and you cannot change its position, and you cannot delete it, move its contents or change the opacity, but you can convert it into the regular layer. Now all the other layers that you add will appear above the background layer. So the following cannot be done on the background layer. See, background layer पे क्या होगा क्या नहीं होगा, that I am going to tell you now. That the first one is, you cannot move the content of background layer. Second is, you cannot move the background layer above any other layer. Third one is, you cannot move any other layer below the background layer. And the fourth one is, the background layer doesn't support transparency. Okay, so students, these all options are available in your textbook on page number 155. Okay, right now I don't have a PDF of that, your chapter number 8. So hope you all having a textbook with you. Okay, so please open your textbook page number 155 for this and read it out how to work with the layers. After that what you have to do? Renaming the background layer. If you want to rename your background layer, then what you have to going to do is, go to layer tab, select layer tab, then click on new option and then select a layer from background. Okay, select layer from background. See, this new layer tab dialog box will appear over here. Now you can type a new layer name over here and click on OK. The by default layer name is a layer 0. Okay, you can give a new layer name as a suppose layer demo 1 or layer 0 only. Layer 0 only. Okay, background name is a layer 0 and now you can just click on OK over here. Okay. Now what is your background layer name? This is your by default background layer and this name is a layer 0. Now you can see the name of the background layer get changed to the new layer. यहाँ पे जो background layer था उसका नाम अभी change हुआ है, right? And instead of background it will come here a new layer. Okay. After that, creating a new layer, what you have to do? After that, this is your background layer. Okay. After that, you have to create a one more new layer. Then what you have to do? When you add a new layer, it is always above the selected layer. Follow these steps. You have to create a new layer. Then go to layer and click on new and select layer only. Now don't select a background from layer. Okay. Now select layer because this is the layer 0 is your background layer. Now you are going to select, now you are going to create a new layer that is called a layer 1, that is the above layer. Okay. Means this new layer, it is always above the selected layer. Okay. Now give the name of your new layer. Suppose the name of your new layer is layer 1. Okay. Rename this and now you can click on OK. Otherwise, click the drop down menu arrow in the color text box. And select the color for the layer and set the opacity value. Opacity value is already 100. If you want to select the color for the layer, you can select the color for the layer. Okay. Suppose I am selecting a color as a blue. If you want to select a color, you can select a color. If you don't want to select a color, then don't select it. Just click on none. Okay. Then click on OK over here. See here. Now this is your layer 1 and this is your layer 2. Means what? Layer 0. Layer 0 is nothing but your background layer and the layer 1 is your above layer. Okay. जो background layer के ऊपर रहेगा, that is your layer 1. Okay. Now one more thing student, if you insert a layer, there is a shortcut key to insert a layer, that is a shift plus control plus n. Shift plus control plus n, ये जो buttons है keyboard के ऊपर, that buttons you have to press together. Okay, shift plus control plus n. Now selecting layers, for that you can select one or more layers, work on them. For activities like painting, drawing and editing, you can work on only one layer at a time. The selected layer is called the active layer. See, my layer 1 is selected now. So this is my active layer. If you are selecting layer 0, then that one is your active layer. Okay. To select a layer, click a layer in the layers palette. If you want to select a layer, then what you have to do? You have to select the layer from your layer palette. This is your layer palette. Okay. To select multiple adjacent layers, click the first layer and then shift and click on the last layer. Okay. To select all layers, what you have to do? Select all layers. If you want to select all layers, you have to select all layers. See, like this. Okay. See, I am selected both the layers. Understood? Now, if you want to change the order of your layers, then what you have to do is click and drag the layer up or down in the layers palette. You have to just click and drag and drop down. Means just drag and drop your layers and release the mouse button when the highlighted line appears where you want to place the layer. Okay. means you want this layer 0 first, then you can just move like that. See, this is my layer 0 and this is my layer 1. If you want this layer 0 down, then again you can move like that, like drag and drop it over here. Okay. Now next is rename a layer. How to rename a layer? Just double click the layer in the layers palette, type a new name. Okay. If you want to rename this layer, then what you are going to do, just double click on this layer. Okay, see, now you can just rename it layer 1 or demo or any. Okay, like that you can rename the layer. If you want to delete a layer, then what you have to do is select one or more layers in the layer palette, click delete icon on the layer palette. Okay, otherwise just select and delete button. Okay, from your keyboard, select and delete button from your keyboard. Understood? You can do it likewise also. Layer, go to layer, then delete and layer. Okay, so you can able to delete the layers. Now flatten layers, then layer effects are given here. Okay, now students, in your textbook page number 158, the practice time is given over there. That practice time we are going to do it now in the next video. Okay students, we'll see what is there in your textbook in page number 158. Till then student, have a nice day. Bye bye. Take care all of you.